Hi, DSRF families. We really miss seeing you. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Susan Fawcett, and I am the Director of Therapy, Behavior, and Family Support at DSRF. I've been there for 17 years now. In addition to being a speech language pathologist, I also have more recent training in helping kids and families who are experiencing issues with problem behavior or mental health. And I just have to start by giving a shout out to my all my colleagues at DSRF who I think have done an amazing job of doing this learn at home section of our website. I hope you're all enjoying it as much as I am, and that it's helpful to you. So I'm just really proud of everybody that I work with. But I'm also betting that some of you parents could use maybe something for you. You might need a little help now too, along with your kids. And so I'm thinking that as a parent of a child with Down syndrome who is now a month into spending every day, all day with your kid, with no real definitive end date in sight, I think it would be weird and strange if you were not experiencing at least a little bit of stress or anxiety at this point. And so I want to share with you today one of the most powerful ways that you can reduce your stress and anxiety. It's a strategy called Mindfulness Meditation, and it has a lot of research to back it up. And it has a whole host of benefits that include things like reduced stress and depression and anxiety, increased satisfaction with your life, better marital satisfaction, better sleep, and then some things that apply to parenting in particular is increased presence and awareness and effectiveness during parenting tasks, as well as better behavior in your children. And so hopefully you're now thinking, boy, that sounds pretty good. I might want to try that. So let's try it. Just by way of a brief introduction, mindfulness is paying attention on purpose to the moment in a non-judgmental way. And so most commonly, we do that by focusing on the breath, and that's what we're going to do now. So as we begin this 5-minute practice, you want to get comfortable in a chair. You can sit on the floor too if that's more comfy to you. If you're somebody who likes to sit cross-legged on the floor, go for it. If you're in a chair, you want to make sure that you're not slouching, that you're sitting straight up, but not too rigidly either. You want to have kind of a posture that embodies dignity for sure. It can help to sit a little bit forward of the back of your chair. If you're in a chair, the bottoms of your feet should be flat on the floor. Your hands can be folded in your lap, or they can be palms down, face down on your lap. And as we begin, you can either now close your eyes or you can gaze down at about a 45-degree angle. If your eyes are open, you should have a soft focus, so not staring at what's in front of you, but rather keeping a soft gaze. I find it helpful to have my eyes open and in this kind of 45-degree downwards position rather than closed, because in mindfulness, it's really about becoming more aware and alert and awake. I'm also guessing that a lot of you are completely exhausted by this point and could probably fall asleep at the drop of a hat, but just do whatever feels most comfortable for you. So we're going to start with a couple of deep breaths. In and out. And you keep going with that. And as you do that, you'll feel your body start to soften. You'll start to become more aware of physical sensations you're having. You might feel the weight of your body on the chair, the soles of your feet on the floor, and your hands in your lap. Notice the sounds in the room. Some might be very prominent now, and yet this is the first time that you've become aware of them. Now just let your breathing go back to normal if you haven't done so already. At this point, we're not trying to change anything about our breath. We're just bringing our awareness to it. So there's no need now to breathe deeply or differently in any way. Just the plain old way you always breathe is fine. You may want to focus on one aspect of your breath. So, the air going in and out of your nose, the rise and fall of your chest, your stomach moving in and out. Wherever you feel the sensation of the breath most is where you'll tend to focus. And what you want to do now is silently count each breath. So on each exhale, count 1, 2, and so on. Count to 10 breaths and then start again at 1. And you'll soon notice that your mind is wandering. This is normal and natural. It's just what our minds like to do. You may find yourself thinking about how in the heck am I supposed to homeschool my kid and try to get my own work done at the same time. Maybe you're thinking about what carbohydrate you'd like to eat next to make yourself feel better. Or maybe you're just focused on your to do list about everything you need to do later today. But gently and without judgment, bring your awareness back to your breath. You may have to do this again and again. Each time you bring your awareness to your breathing, you can start your count again at 1. You don't have to try to remember where you left off before. And so we'll try this now for a couple more minutes. I'll be quiet and we'll just focus together on counting our breaths. And now just bring your attention back to those physical sensations, your body. Notice the sounds and the space around you, and how your body feels sitting in the chair. You can gently open your eyes if you had them closed. Have a little stretch. So there you go. I hope you feel just a little bit more relaxed after some literal breathing space, even just for a couple of minutes. I would recommend doing this for a few minutes at a time, and even just 2 or 3 minutes for maybe 2 or 3 times a week to start, and then try to build up from there. I recognize that it is unrealistic for most of you to actually have a place in your home where you are, free of distractions and noise. But maybe you can tag team with your partner a little bit on this one. While one of you does a mindfulness practice, the other one can be taking care of the kids, and then you could switch off that way, just so you can have a few minutes. Hey, lock yourself in the bathroom if you have to. Do what you can. In the meantime, I'm going to point you back to all of the great resources we have on our website to help you out. And we are thinking about you all, and you got this, you can do this. And we hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves, and we really hope we get to see you soon. Thank you so much, and I'll be back with probably another mindfulness meditation, a different kind, in a couple of weeks. Bye, everybody.